Hi everyone. So today I have an amazing workflow here in Comfy UI using Flux. So don't worry, I'll provide the workflow in the description box. You can directly download it, and I'll also go through what you need to download for this. Although you don't need to download much, you need Flux, and you can see my other videos if you want to know how to install them. But you'll get all the links in this video as well. So in the description box, you'll get the unit file, which is the gguf file. You will get clip-L safe tensor link. You will get T5 version 1 XXL encoder Q6, and this is also gguf. So you will get all the links, AE safe tensors. Just go to Comfy UI folder, and there is a folder called models. In models, you can find the folders of same name. Like there would be a folder named unit, so you have to put this one in the unit folder. You will find a folder called clip, so in clip you have to put clip L and T5 encoder, and there will be a folder called VA. So it's pretty simple. Other than that, anything that we are using, even down here, you don't need to worry about it. So everything is technically being downloaded directly if you don't have download. So let's say this node, you don't have Florence 2 model, it will automatically download and then run, so you don't have to worry about that. Now firstly, when you import this workflow, so you'll go to the manager, you'll click on install missing custom nodes. So there would be a list of nodes which are missing. Basically you can see when you would import, you may see some of the nodes here as red, and there will be an error that they are not installed. So you can install it and simply restart, that's it, and then you will have the same thing. Now these values are same. I have not changed much. I'm using simple 20 steps, so that's it. Now the main thing what this workflow is, if you are generating full body images, you would have noticed that there is a certain problem with hands and face. Like the smaller they get in a normal sized image, their resolution and quality differs. So you can see that the eyes are messed up, and the hands, although the number of fingers seem correct, but the fingernails and everything look pretty messed up, even this hand. So what happens is that you just need to write a prompt here in this workflow, Q prompt, and once this is created, it directly goes to the second part, which is the hand fix. Now remember, here there is a switch. You can enable the hand fix, you can enable the face fixer, which is the second version. So you don't need to do anything. It will generate an image, hands will be fixed, face will be fixed. Now how it is fixing the hand? Basically, you have I have provided what it needs to find in the image. So I have provided hands. Now remember, because there are two hands, Florence will generate two masks here for both the hands, and obviously it will increase the time of generation slightly, but you will get very good hands. And this is like best when you are creating full body images or something where the hands and face are going to be smaller. So in positive, I have written 5 fingers, perfect hands, high resolution 4K. One thing always remember, the combined must be false. What this combined button does is that we have two masks here, right? Two detections. What we want is that these two masks must be rendered separately. Like the generation must be first for one hand and then for another. When we click on combined true, it joins these two masks and creates one mask. So the problem is, a single mask with two blocks here goes to the AI, and it cannot understand what part is hand and what part is what. We need to provide single hands. So although the time increases, but we will get perfection. So combined here would be false, and here you can slightly play with the denoise depending on what kind of how much you want to change from the original image. So I have put 0.7, but somewhere around 0.6 to 0.7 is ideal. And I'm using simple 13 steps, everything you can see. So now, here is the deal. You can see the difference. For example, this hand, you can see how much it has changed. Now the nails look good, they don't look messed up. And for the second hand as well. And you can see the number of fingers are also the same. So 4 fingers, a thumb and this stick. It becomes very clear. Now for the second hand as well, you can see that it has gained some clarity. Although the wrinkles have slightly been reduced, but you can see this finger and this one, the quality increases. Now the only thing which is left is the face. So this image again goes to the second face enhancer. And because the face is not hard to detect, we are using the base model here. And in this one, we were using the large one. Because if you use base, you can probably see sometimes what it does. It detects both the hands together as a single long mask. So if the mask becomes something like this, the dress and everything will also change. We do not want that. Now you can put anything you like. Flat chin is something I would really suggest, because I don't know, Flux has a problem to create like a very different kind of chin, and personally that is not my preference. So flat chin looks pretty normal. And here also one thing you would notice is that once it detects the face, we are also like, it is going through multiple masks and segmentation to even select the inside part of that square. So every time if the face is slightly bigger, it will just select the circle or face, not the whole square. Because we just want to increase the resolution and qualities of the face, not everything like hair and everything. It can look bad, but in hands we are not doing that. Why? Imagine that it accidentally generated 6 fingers and the image segmentation masked total 6 fingers. So every generation after that will always have 6 fingers. We want to have a square so the AI can understand we need to create perfect hands. That is the reason we are not using segmentation here. We are not using the SAM2 model here, but on the face we are using that. So after that, you can see that this face has been changed. The eyes and everything look perfect. You can see this is slightly pixelated because the resolution of the image, this is not an upscaled image. This is the same small resolution, but we are fixing small parts. So this, just look at the eyes and the face itself and you can see the quality has improved. And obviously you can see also how the hands have improved. And this one as well. So the final image, this one, looks way better than what we originally generated. And we are not upscaling the whole image, which can take a lot more time. Now I'll generate something and show you, but also I need to mention something else. You see with these parameters, the image is not bad, but the composition becomes very bland, like there is no background, anything. Now you can prompt it. Let's say I have put a woman as Cinderella wearing beautiful blue dress and glass heels. Why? Because I needed a full body image, and the best way to do it is put something like socks, shoes, something like that. So the AI can understand that what we need to do. Like we need these in the image as well. Otherwise, if you just write full body images, it does not always create that. Magical atmosphere, blue eyes, cinematic, but you can see it is a very plain background. Now you can play with the flux guidance and model sampling flux. So one like thumb rule is that the more you reduce the guidance, let's say 2.7, 2.8, these will start looking, the images will start looking way more natural, like an actual photograph, but it does not follow the prompt. So you will see half body images, you will not see this magic wand, you would not see anything. So that is a problem. One thing which I was experimenting and I found out is that if you use a face LoRa, now I know I generally suggest not to use someone's face, but we will fix that, and ultimately it would not be the face. So if you use someone's face LoRa, the total composition kind of changes, like the vibe changes. That is what I have seen. So here you can see I was using Boreal and Detailer at 0.35 strength and 0.3 strength. What I would do is that for a previous video you would remember I downloaded this Sydney Sweeney's Lora. I'll just turn it on. Now remember one thing, I am generating this image, so this image will have her face. It will go directly here to fix the hands, and then it goes to fix the face again. And here I have a LoRa stack which is not using anyone's face or LoRa. I am using another LoRa called Amateur Photo. You can leave it blank as well. This kinda makes a little bit realistic. So I am using the Amateur Photo one. So basically whatever the face was generated in the first generation, it would denoise it. 0.4 strength means 40% of it will be denoised, and then a new enhancements will be done. So always remember, when you are using someone's LoRa, it is not 100% similar to that person, right? We can say it's 85%. Probably it would be like Sydney. Then we are also 40% denoising the face. So the final outcome that you would see would not look like her. It may retain some like eyebrows or something like that. The face will be different. And that is the thing, because we will be just using changing the face here, but the overall composition, the background and everything you would see looks more realistic, because the LoRa actually was trained on realistic photos. So the AI somehow gets it what kind of images it needs to produce. So without saying much, I would generate one image, and now you can see the LoRa is on here and you would understand what I'm talking about. So yeah everyone, we are back, and now you can see that this was the image generated. Now I am using at 0.8 strength the Sydney LoRa, and you can see this doesn't look like her but has some features. But the main thing I wanted to show you is that you can see the skin texture and everything doesn't look plasticky and cartoony now. Like this does not look like painting, and this is what I was looking for. So using the LoRa you can do that. Now for the hands, you can see like this hand is slightly improved, and in this one you can see the nails. So these got changed. This index finger is open now, but the posture is pretty good, and you can see how perfectly it doesn't change the magic wand. And before you can see these were the nails, and these are the nails now. So it looks pretty good. You can again play with the denoising as well. And now for the face, we slightly improve it. This is just 0.4 denoising, remember. So we are not doing anything drastic here. This is a very slight denoising, so that you get the clarity. Like you don't get, you see the eyeballs and those textures, you do not get that, they get fixed. So this is the whole thing. And if you guys liked it, so let me know in the comments, and if you have any kind of doubt or anything, you'll get all the workflows and everything here. Just play around with the denoising. Some images may need some kind of tweaking and you would be good to go. So it's just press this Q prompt, it will generate one image, fix hands, fix face, and you will have a perfect image. Thank you.